Hey guys, how you doing? It's me, Alan here, Lfcredchat. I'm sorry this video's a little bit late, coming at you on Monday afternoon. I had to think about it over there, or Monday evening for you if you're back in the UK. So I'm sorry about that if you were waiting for it, but make sure you follow me on Twitter at Lfcredchat, and also subscribe here, either up here or down here, like I say all the time, and then comments down below. I'll get to every comment that's been on the past couple of videos tonight. I'll sit down and do that for you guys. Let's get started. Normal stuff. 5 things you need to know. We'll go over the referee, the trivia, who won that, stats, man of the match, and the next games coming up. We'll have a little chat about that. Okay, number 1, Coutinho's goal. What a well-taken goal that was. Basically, if you're going to give them all that space, if Southampton's going to give you all that space in front of the box, why not hit it? I did see on the match of the day highlights, it was Jermaine Jenas, former Tottenham player. Brendan Rodgers made mention of it as it was his goal was as a result of the system, and basically, Jermaine Jenas had a little giggle and said, "Well, if it was the system, he would do it every week." Shut the fuck up. It is a result of the system, because Coutinho's in that position because of the system. He's able to glide inside like that, into a space like that with the ball because of the system, because everybody is spread out around him. He has passing lanes, he has all the rest of it, and the best option for him at that time, we saw Fraser Foster cheating a little bit off the line, so he took a dig at it because there was nobody around him. It was all to do with the system, and because Coutinho took the shot when he did. And that is because of the system. So if Jermaine Jenas wants to be acting umpty and go, because of the system, no. Shut the fuck up, Jermaine Jenas, you nonce. Anyway, on to number 2. Penalty claims. So there was like 4 of them or something everybody wanted to talk about. Emre Can, very first one. Very first couple of minutes, Emery's caught out a little bit on the left hand side, first couple of seconds, but no way was it a penalty. The boy dived, the Emre Can barely touched him and he dived over. And I think that's the result because it was the same boy with Joe Allen, the second penalty claim, that fell down as well. Joe Allen, for me, was definitely a penalty. Joe Allen's completely lost. Him and Lovren are so far out of position when that ball comes across to the boy that Joe Allen is behind. He has to grab him, try and pull him, try and tackle from behind instead of being in front and being able to clear it. But that's basically what Joe Allen does. He wanders around for 90 minutes. He passes sideways and back the way. He's forever out of position. He continuously ball. He's basically a fan that gets to watch the game on the pitch and touch the ball every so often, because he doesn't track any runners. He doesn't pick up any men to mark him when they come into his area. He doesn't protect the back three. He doesn't do anything really, Joe Allen. So yeah, definitely, it was definitely a penalty for the Joe Allen's one. He missed the ball when he took down the player. Stonewaller for me. Sterling's one, no, it looked bad, but he did win the ball. If it was, I don't know, if that was someone else in the pitch, do you think the defender would have got the benefit of the doubt? Say if that was in the centre circle. I'm thinking that's a free kick if that's in the centre circle, even if he did win the ball. But in the lows of the game, he did win the ball. Then he took Sterling down. It looked worse than what it was when you looked on it at replay. But yeah, that one's a little bit on the edge. I've seen them given, I've seen them not given. But for me, probably not. Lovren's handball, no. Hits him. His hands are down by his side. Hits him on the hand. Nothing to talk about there. Number 3 thing that we need to know, we need to talk about fucking Mignolet's handball that everybody's been going on about. I'm watching over here on NSNBC. I get the 2 Robbies. Robbie, I've forgotten his name. Robbie Earl and Robbie Musgroves. Robbie Earl is the one that looks like this all the time when he's talking. And I know I look down at my notes, because my notes are sitting right here when I talk in the video, and I know I can look at them and talk, and I get a little bit lost. But his notes are down here on the table, and he tends to look just over the camera when he talks, and it is the most annoying thing in the fucking world, because I'm having a conversation in this room by myself. Okay, he's sitting there with 2 other fuckers around the desk that he's trying to have a conversation with, and he's conventionally doing this and looking up at the sky and all the rest of it. What a nonce he is. But anyway, they go on there and they get the referees, whatever it was, and the referee said no, it was not a handball outside the box. They got into the referees, whatever, the referee union or something, and they get an official thing as to why it's not a penalty, why it's not a free kick and a red card for Mignolet, because the ball rolls up his chest and it hits his hand. So Robbie Earle and Robbie Musgrove, and the infinite knowledge of playing for Wimbledon, and I think Robbie Musgrove played for Middlesbrough. They said no. We're going to go against the referees that are trained and are more knowledgeable than anybody of the talking heads that you can possibly see, including me, and say no. I hear that you said that it's not a handball. I've heard your reasons why it's not a handball, but I'm still going to sit here and say it was a handball just for the shits and giggles and for people to talk. So that just annoys me a little bit. Overall play for Mignolet, another away clean sheet. I think that's 5 in the bouts away from home clean sheets. Great saves. He's always a good shot stopper. He's working a lot better in his position. He was caught out a little bit sometimes today, but there's always going to be a couple of relapses. But I think he's working hard and he's doing well. And number 4, Sterling's goal. Now for Sterling's goal, you have to talk a lot about Moreno, because Moreno, I love the way Moreno overlaps. I think he does a fantastic job of overlapping and putting balls in and going past people and stuff like that and all the rest. And I did an article for when he first came to Liverpool. It was an article about Moreno and McKeel at the same time. And I looked into his background and everything, and I couldn't really find if he was ever a winger before. He does suit the mould of a winger. You know, he's fast, he's quick, he's good feet, he can whip it in and all the rest of it. But I just love the way he overlaps. I think this left wing back is his position better than a left back, because he can get caught out, like we were saying at the start of the season. He can get caught out being a left back going forward and getting caught back in behind. But as a wing back with the 3 at the back there, and hopefully Lucas, not fucking Joe Allen, because heaven forbid Joe Allen puts a fucking shift in. But Lucas and whoever's on the left side, like Sacco, can cover him as a left back as the 3 move along the side. So this left wing back really exploits the talents of what Moreno has. Anyway, Moreno, he's up there, he's hustling, he wins the ball back, he gets it to Sterling. Sterling takes it very well on the chest to be able to control it. Passes it then forward on the left hand side to Moreno. Moreno aimlessly puts the ball into the box. We're lucky enough that the one boy Target slips. Probably going to be a Man United, Arsenal, or fucking, I don't know, Tottenham player next season, because he's a new winger, left back that's come into the Southampton team. So obviously they're going to pick him up, or us. But he slips, unfortunately, and it comes straight to Sterling, and Sterling takes it very well. Go past, and I think he does so great. I just wanted to really talk about Moreno and how well he never gave up and how well he pressed. It's something that Brendan Rodgers really alludes to all the time, about people pressing and all the rest of it. And when you say that, no, I won't, because I'm just harping on about number five, guys. Number 5 thing that I learned from the game was it was a reverse of how Liverpool have been losing games of late. A couple of months ago now, since the last time, but is how we were. Southampton dominated at times, and Liverpool defended well and scored the goals. In the reverse, in the previous games, we've been dominating games and just not getting any goals, and the odd 1 or 2 gets knocked in at our end, and we lose the game, a la Newcastle, Aston Villa, Crystal Palace, all the rest of those numpty results that we had at the start of the season. But it's good that Liverpool got one back for ourselves, really. Referee Kim Friends, give him a 3 out of 10. Brendan Rodgers said he was excellent and all the rest of it. He was shit. He was fucking awful. The Joe Allen penalty is unforgivable, because it changes the game. It makes it 1-1. Or all reality, it makes it 1-1. At that point, and you've missed it. You completely missed it. So to be fair, he's missed it for a Southampton chance, but he still missed it. He hasn't refereed the game well, and there were some dodgy yellow cards and all the rest of it. He just got a little bit yellow card happy towards the end. Moreno for dissent and all the rest of it. I hate that. I hate people getting booked for dissent. Shut up. They can talk back to you. You're not any higher than players. Shut up. Stats, okay, stats. So you'll see what I was talking about in my fifth point there about how Southampton kind of dominate the game a little bit. And this shots on target, Liverpool 4, Southampton 5. Total shots, Liverpool had 6. Southampton had 13. Liverpool had 1 corner. Southampton had 6. Liverpool passed the ball at a rate of 74%, which is way low down for us. We usually average on about 84%. Southampton 81%. Tackling wise, we won 54% of our tackles. Southampton won 50%. And possession, for the first time in a long while, we didn't have all the possession. 45% for Liverpool and 55% for Southampton. My man of the match. My man of the match. Who would I say was my man of the match? Probably Coutinho. I think Coutinho did really well. I think he did. I think he controlled that middle part. He did well. You can also say Skirtle did well. I'll probably go for like a Cole. Man of the match, Skirtle and Coutinho for me. Alright guys, next upcoming game, Besiktas away, Man City at home, Burnley at home, Blackburn at home. Now that's probably going to change if we do get through the Europa League. There'll probably be a big game fitted in somewhere in between there, because I know that the Europa League is a round behind the Champions League, so they'll have to catch up on that at some point. So probably in between the Man City, Burnley and Blackburn games, there'll probably be another game if we get through. But for just now, as it stands, Besiktas away, Man City, Burnley, Blackburn all coming up. Big games for us, because Man City, you need to get the points there if you're going to progress up the league. Burnley, you need to get the points if you want to keep on progressing up the league. And Blackburn, we want to beat them so we can go through the FA Cup. So, trivia. The trivia answer was, of course, Man United. All the way back in the 14th of December was the last time Liverpool lost in 90 minutes. So well done, Chrissy Kennedy. Make sure you follow him at ChrissyKennedy9 on Twitter. Make sure you follow him on there. If you want, you can find him on my Twitter page at Lfcredchat. I'm always talking to Chrissy all the time. He's good. He's good for, if you really get to know him, he'll tell you a couple of secrets of what's going on at Liverpool. So he's a good follow, so make sure you do that. But apart from that, guys, I've talked way too long. Have a good one, okay? Comments down below. Thumbs up the video if you liked it. Thumbs down if not. Up here for the subscribe button, or down here. Did I say comment in the video if you want to say anything about the game, and I'll make sure I get back to all your comments tonight. But apart from that, guys, have a good one. Stay safe, and I'll see you soon. I'll have the post-match of Brendan Rodgers up later on. Have a good one, guys. See you. Bye.